For more, let's bring in Brian White, analyst at Monness Crespi, Hardt. What are your expectations for today, Brian?
Well, I mean, Apple's really climbing a wall of worry here. You've got big issues with the App Store. You still have the trade war. Apple Intelligence isn't approved in China. You know, you don't know what's going to happen with default search. So a lot of big issues on the horizon here. Stock's down 19% year to date. So, you know, one thing I think we'll see is the most profound change to the OS operating system across the platform that we've had since Johnny Ive made a redirect back in 2013 with iOS 7. So you're going to get a much sleeker look. It'll look more like Vision OS. It's also going to be easier to use and much more efficient. So a big overhaul here. You know, second thing, they're going to change the numbering. So, you know, iOS, it's not going to be 19 or Mac OS 19. It's going to be 26. Finally, you know, Apple Intelligence, while Apple Intelligence, they're going to infuse it more and more into the platform. I think the key is, you know, they probably won't make big, bold announcements. They can't do it yet. You know, the Siri issue, we're probably not going to get an updated Siri with personal context until 2026. So they're going to have to delay this a little bit. And so you'll get Apple Intelligence announcements, just not big, bold announcements today.
Anything to change the narrative on the stock? And would you be a buyer on this weakness?
So, you know, we still look at, if you could look out a year, we like Apple. Apple Intelligence setback, to me, not a big deal. And the reason being, AI is still very, very early. What I care about personally, and I think everyone should care about, is personal privacy. And all these new AI platforms coming out, I mean, you know, Google is the godfather of surveillance capitalism. So to really trust companies like this with your AI data, I think is a problem. So, you know, longer term, you know, people, I think, will gravitate towards platforms that really protect your personal privacy. And Apple Intelligence does that. That's very, very different. All these other platforms won't. They're going to have ad-based models. They're going to be trying to take your data to serve you up ads. So, you know, in terms of the narrative, it's all about the trade war. That's the big issue here. And also, I would say a little bit about the App Store. So I think it's less about Apple Intelligence. It's all about these other issues that have come into the fray, you know, this year, since Apple Intelligence was announced, you know, a year ago.
Yeah, it would be hard, though, for him to comment on anything like that today.